What is going on, you guys? That is me, Tim the Brock, and I'm gonna go to a backstory of a kid, 2008, right, 2010, in between. So, the Clone Wars came out when I was 8 years old. It was going hand to hand with Revenge of the Sith with me. I would always watch. You would find me in front of the computer in my living room watching Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Anything with Anakin on Mustafar from that movie, I was watching that over and over again. I was obsessed with Anakin, and I became obsessed with the Clone Wars. So yes, they did prey on my nostalgia. It's Dave Filoni, okay? It's not just Disney. So it's not even like that. I know it's hard to trust Disney and you want to throw all this other crap in there, but it's not about that. It's just about making you feel good, making you feel something that you haven't felt in a long time. It helped me escape. The fact that they gave us a live action Anakin and Ahsoka Clone Wars moment, even if it was just the same people from inside the World Between Worlds where we left off, you know, same Ahsoka, same Anakin, just they shape shifted, if you will, and that was just a learning situation. It doesn't matter. The fact that we got that, it's truly beautiful. It's simply beautiful. It was like seeing Anakin from Revenge of the Sith. He never lost a step, and probably would have been 10 times better with Nick Gillard, which I'm thinking would be a great idea for the Filoni movie to hire Nick Gillard, please. The nostalgia stuff is not the only thing that was great about this episode. It's not. Anakin, Ahsoka, yes, obviously that was the main point of the episode, and it was beautiful. It was a lesson. It was a teaching moment for Ahsoka not to give up. Everything in this episode, from Hugh Wang, I tell you what, Hugh Wang got me in the feels this episode. So we have Hugh Wang in the episode. He has the helmet, and he's like, they should have stayed together. I told him to stay together. That was pretty sad. That was good. It got you on the heartstrings. Hugh Wang's been top 5 characters of this show so far. If I had to make a top 5, it'd be Anakin, Ahsoka, Hugh Wang, Baylan, and Shin. I like Shin. A few more key things in this episode that really, I mean, let me just go ahead and say I loved it. We can clearly tell. It was for me. This episode was for me. I get it. It's not going to be for everyone. Those that didn't experience the Clone Wars growing up don't understand, can't understand, won't understand. Those that haven't followed the show, the story of Anakin and Ahsoka, like religiously, they won't get it. They don't get it. And that's okay. That's fine. They have their other things that they really enjoy. But it's the moments like this that really helps me escape from it makes you feel good. It really got me here. The visuals of him being Vader and Anakin at the same time was beautiful. It really showed like his teaching methods. Like, it's not really like other people are like, why was he going hard with the dark side on there? It wasn't really that. It was the fact that he was teaching her. I mean, that's the same energy that her enemies would bring to her anyway. You know, he's teaching her to overcome that, to not give up, to live. And yes, many people have been hating on Ahsoka, like the way she looks, her staring. Look, she's a Jedi. She's supposed to be stoic, and the fact is, she was depressed during this time before coming out of it all smiling in Ahsoka the White, which I have no problem with. That's the drip on Ahsoka the White is actually pretty sick, if I may add. The fact is, most of the Jedi are stoic. You didn't have a problem with them back then. And if you think about the story Ahsoka has, it makes sense that she would be all gloomy and depressed and just stoic after what she's went through. You know, losing all her friends into Order 66. She left the Jedi due to she was accused of something she did not do. You know, a traumatic experience. She was almost killed by Vader. I think she was killed by Vader, then brought back. But the fact that she found out that was Anakin, that's just like all those events. She's not going to be positive and happy and smiley and laughing right out the gate. It's called character development, and she has character development. Now, back to this. Amazing. This episode was amazing. 10 out of 10 is my rating, and yes, it may be a little excessive, and I may be giving it too much credit, but the fact that all the other shows have not been giving me that, I mean, hey, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I've waited years for. Ever since Clone Wars came out, ever since Revenge of the Sith came out, I've been waiting for more with Hayden. No one really gave him a fair shake, and I think that was a disservice, because Hayden did a phenomenal job. He did everything he was supposed to, what George Lucas told him to do. He's a phenomenal actor, and it's time people recognize that. And it really showed in this episode. Yeah, call me a nostalgia addict all you want. After this, I don't care. This was on my Star Wars bucket list. I got one more thing in me to care about, and it's gonna be Luke and Ahsoka having a conversation about Anakin and them fighting side by side. That's it. That's the last thing. Everything else, I mean, hey, fair game. If I might watch it, but I mean, I'm not going to be as invested as I am with this. But that's okay. What I want to say is thank you to Dave Filoni. Keep up the great work. And I'm going to make a bold statement and say he should direct every Star Wars episode for now on. And y'all can cry and moan and complain about it. That's not my problem. That's just my opinion. I hope you all enjoyed this review. I enjoyed this episode. It was beautiful. Let me know how you've been enjoying the show so far. And if you haven't, that's fine. Hey, you're entitled to your opinion. Just don't berate others for their opinion, okay? Let them have their opinion. But thank you for watching. If you haven't, that's okay too. Leave a like, dislike, comment, everything down below. Leave it down, all on the line down there. I hope you all enjoyed. I've been A. Tidrock. You've been awesome. May the Force be with you always. And I'm out. Peace.